The Mirage presidential suite reeks of last night's excess. $50,000 worth of Macallan, Cuban cigars that cost more than most people's cars, and the sour stench of 4 middle-aged men who should have known when to quit. Dawn creeps through the floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the strip, painting everything in harsh desert gold. The poker table tells the story, Conrad's neat stacks of chips, Arthur's angry scatter after another bad beat, Vinny's beer pyramid, and Orion's laptop still displaying cryptocurrency charts. The celebration, or wake, depending on perspective, was for Conrad's latest acquisition. Another casino absorbed into his empire, another step up from the blood-soaked Siberian ladder he'd climbed to get here. Arthur groans from the bathroom floor, his cheek pressed against Italian marble that costs more per square foot than his old Glasgow flat. His chef's coat is unbuttoned, revealing the Celtic sleeves he got during his angry years. The St. Christopher medal, his mentor's last gift before the cancer took him, is tangled in chest hair that's more gray than ginger these days.
Fucking Christ almighty! Which one of you bastards insisted on the tequila?
Conrad sits up in the emperor bed, his designer tracksuit wrinkled beyond salvation. Even in hungover misery, his hands automatically check for weapons. Old habits from the motherland, where waking up meant you'd survived another night. His silver hair, usually perfect as his English, sticks up like a scarecrow's. Вы, суки, невероятные. That was you, Durak. You said something about showing us how real men drink.
Vinny's face is literally stuck to the poker table felt, cards adhered to his cheek with drool. His Sabbath vest is inside out, revealing the faded Semper Fi tattoo he usually keeps hidden. Empty beer bottles surround him like fallen soldiers. His AA chip sits on the table next to an empty shot glass. 18 months of sobriety murdered in one night. Did I fall off the wagon, or did the wagon run me over? My mouth tastes like I ate a fucking ashtray.
Orion remains curled in the corner, multiple smartwatches beeping heart rate warnings. His I survived Y2K hoodie has suspicious stains, and his glasses are held together with more tape than frame. He clutches his laptop bag like a life preserver, knuckles white. My biometric readings indicate severe dehydration and possible alcohol poisoning. Also, why are there 17 missed calls from my monitoring systems?
Monitoring systems? Christ, even drunk you can't stop working. Some of us were trying to celebrate Conrad's blood money properly.
Is not blood money when it's been washed through 3 shell companies and Cayman account. Is just money. Like my father used to say, money doesn't smell, even when it comes from corpses.
Your father sounds like a real peach. No wonder you check under your car every morning.
Conrad, you spin the combination on your Louis Vuitton briefcase, 072391, the date you fled Russia. Inside, everything remains exactly as you arranged it. 3 passports fanned out. Konstantin Crown, USA, Sergei Volkov, Canada, Michel Couron, France. $500,000 in worn hundreds separated into vacuum-sealed bundles, and the Glock 19 nestled in its custom foam cutout. Your phone shows 47 missed calls from numbers you don't recognize and 1 from your casino floor manager. The briefcase smells like leather and gun oil, the scent of survival.
Neat. I lock it all back up and push it under.
The briefcase slides beneath the California King with a soft whisper against carpet. Your phone buzzes again. 3 more missed calls from the floor manager and a text. Mr. Crown, please respond. Security situation developing. Meanwhile, Orion, your array of smartwatches suddenly erupts in a seizure of LED lights and vibrations. Your Apple Watch shows your server farm's temperature climbing past critical. No one's manning the cooling systems. Your Fitbit screams about your heart rate. The Garmin's GPS can't find satellites, but it's your custom-built monitoring watch that's most alarming, the one hardwired to your company's infrastructure. Every data center from New York to Atlanta shows the same pattern. Massive spikes in traffic at 3:47 a.m. Eastern, then complete darkness, like someone pulled the plug on the entire East Coast.
What the fuck? No, fuck. That's $40 million of infrastructure. My entire neural network backup is... Joe, I'm frantically swiping through the notifications. This can't be right. Every data center? That's not possible.
Maybe everyone's trying to download your new app at once. What was it? Uber for therapy? Tinder for anxiety?
No. It was Quantamood, an app that uses quantum entanglement theory to predict emotional states based on subatomic fluctuations in your phone's processor. I haven't launched anything new since the accident.
Right. Let's not go down that road again. Bad enough we're all hungover without adding fucking guilt to the mix. Joe, I'm dragging myself up using this gold-plated sink that costs more than I made in my first 5 years cooking.
Speaking of guilt, Arthur, you owe me 30,000 from last night's poker.
Fuck off, you were counting cards.
I was counting your tells. Is different. You touch your metal when you bluff every time.
That's... you... fuck! You calculating Russian bastard!
Jesus Christ, will you two shut the fuck up about money for 5 fucking seconds? I had to declare bankruptcy last year, remember? Lost my club, my car, my fucking dignity. And you're arguing about pocket change. Joe, I'm stumbling over to the big window, trying not to puke.
The floor-to-ceiling windows are smeared with handprints from last night's drunken leaning, but through the streaks you can see the strip below. The Bellagio fountains should be starting their morning show, but they're still as glass. The 10-lane boulevard that never sleeps is clogged with abandoned vehicles. A yellow Lamborghini sits with its butterfly doors open in the middle of the intersection. A city bus has jumped the curb and plowed into the Caesar's Palace sign. The digital billboards that usually assault your retinas with escort ads and showtimes are dark. Even from 40 floors up, you can see debris blowing through the streets like urban tumbleweeds, papers, clothing, things that might be worse.
The fuck is going on down there? Hey, Orion, your smartwatches telling you why the strip looks like a parking lot?
Joe, I'm putting on my backup glasses, the tape ones, and joining him.
As you approach the window, Vinny shifts aside, pressing his forehead against the cool glass. You can smell the stale beer and flop sweat coming off him. Through your cracked lenses, the devastation below comes into focus. The strip should be coming alive by now. Street cleaners, delivery trucks, the eternal construction crews. Instead, it looks like everyone just stopped. A FedEx truck sits in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard with packages scattered across the asphalt. The iconic Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign in the distance has a tour bus wrapped around its base. You count at least 30 abandoned vehicles just in your line of sight, doors hanging open like broken wings. A taxi has jumped the median near the Mirage's entrance, its front end crumpled against a palm tree.
The packet loss is astronomical. Berkeley, MIT, Stanford. Every academic backbone is showing the same. Wait, why are there so many cars just abandoned? People don't just leave Lamborghinis in the street.
Yeah, that ain't fucking normal. I've been in this shithole city for 15 years. Never seen it this quiet. Not even after that MGM Grand Fire. Look at that. Is that blood on the hood of that Escalade?
Joe, I'm walking over to join them, but I'm grabbing my briefcase first. What is this? Terrorist attack? I told you, Americans, your security is shit. TSA's just theater.
Nah, terror attacks don't make people abandon their cars in the middle of
Vinny. So, as you're looking down at the chaos, you swear you catch movement near the overturned taxi. A man in a business suit is laying face down on the asphalt, briefcase still clutched in one hand, his white shirt dark with something that could be oil, could be blood.
Yo! Is that a body?
Where?
Right fucking there, man, by the taxi. Guy in the suit.
Joe, I'm squinting down where he's pointing.
You follow Vinny's finger, Conrad, scanning the area around the crashed taxi. There's the briefcase he mentioned, sitting in the middle of the road. Some scattered papers blowing in the morning breeze. But no body, no man in a suit. Just empty asphalt with what might be a dark stain.
Fucking lying Americans. Always with dramatics.
No, I swear to Christ there was someone right there. A guy face down, holding that briefcase. He was right fucking there 10 seconds ago.
Joe, I'm coming out of the bathroom. Bodies don't just disappear, Vinny. You're still drunk.
Okay, Arthur, you do that. So, Orion, while the others argue, your phone suddenly blazes to life with a cacophony of emergency alerts. The shrill amber alert tone repeating over and over. The screen fills with official warnings, each one overriding the last before you can read them fully. Your hands shake as you try to screenshot them, catching fragments. Emergency action notification. Biological hazard. Do not attempt to aid infected. The messages are coming from FEMA, CDC, local emergency services, all time-stamped between 3:47 and 4:15 a.m. Then as suddenly as they started, they stop. Your signal drops to nothing.
Holy shit. Guys, shut up about the body. My phone just... The government sent out emergency broadcasts while we were passed out. Something about biological hazards and infected individuals. They're telling people to avoid contact with anyone who's been infected with something.
Infected? Like what? Biological weapon? Fucking COVID-19 again? I knew it. fucking Chinese playing with viruses again.
Says the man whose father sold Soviet bioweapons to the highest bidder.
The alleged you crumpet muncher. Never proven in court.
You'd be amazed what doesn't get proven when everyone's paid off or dead.
Oh my, such accusations. I thought we were friends.
Wait. I'm getting more fragments from X before it went dark. People were posting videos. They won't stay down. Heading for military checkpoint on I-15. Don't let them bite you.
As Orion reads the terrifying messages, a massive explosion rocks the city. The windows of your suite rattle violently. Across the strip, the Venetian's upper floors are engulfed in flames. Not just a fire, but a raging inferno that's spreading to adjacent towers. Black smoke billows into the morning sky. Down on the street level, you can now see figures moving between the abandoned cars, but something about their movement is fundamentally wrong. They lurch and stumble with no regard for obstacles, bouncing off vehicles, some crawling over hoods rather than walking around them.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are those people down there drunk or...
Guys, listen to this. X's last updates before the network crashed. They're not sick, they're dead. God help us all. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
As you're scrolling through Orion, you spot a verified post from Yai at 4:23 a.m. My driver just tried to bite my face off. Had to lock him in the Tesla. He keep hitting the windows even though his fingers broke. This ain't no regular sick. Pray for me. Then right below it, Elon Musk posted at 4:31 a.m. The administration is clearly using this outbreak narrative to distract from the Epstein files release scheduled for today. Classic PSYOP. My Neuralink test subjects showing similar symptoms is purely coincidental.
Wait, Kanye's driver tried to eat him? That's just a normal Tuesday in that psycho's life. Probably forgot to pay him.
And Musk thinks it's conspiracy? This man sends cars to space for fun. His brain is broken.
My Neuralink tests subjects showing similar symptoms. Jesus Christ. Did that autistic fuck just admit he caused the apocalypse with his brain chips?
$20 says Trump's already in a bunker tweeting that he's immune because of his superior genes.
Duh. Probably selling MAGA gas masks for $1,000 each. Best apocalypse masks, many people are saying.
Actually, Trump's last post was at 3:52 a.m. Fake news media says people are dying. I feel great, better than ever. Sleepy Joe probably released this from China to besmirch my presidency. Sad.
Of course that orange fuck thinks the zombie apocalypse is about him.
Who said anything about zombie apocalypse? You're all losing your minds. It's probably just another Vegas drug thing. Remember when that batch of K2 made everyone eat faces? This is just coincidental. Some bad drugs, maybe food poisoning at a convention.
Yeah, Vinny is right. Mass hysteria. Like when Americans thought Russia hacked their toilets.
Then explain the fucking fires and abandoned cars.
Maybe a gas leak. I don't fucking know, but it ain't no Shaun of the Dead bullshit.
Shaun of the Dead was the comedy. You're on about Dawn of the Dead.
Shut the fuck up. Joe, I'm pressing my face against the glass, trying to see better.
40 floors down, you can make out a cluster of figures huddled around something on the ground. Their movements are animalistic, heads bobbing up and down. One raises its head, and even from this distance you can see the dark stain covering its face and chest.
That could be anything, could be...
It's at that point that one of the figures stands up, triumphantly holding something overhead. Even from this height, it's unmistakably a human arm, torn off at the shoulder. Strips of meat hang from it like party streamers.
Holy fuck. Did you fucking see that?
Suka, blядь. This is not happening. This is bad batch of cocaine, yes? Vinny, what was in that shit you brought?
Hey, fuck you. That was pharmaceutical grade. I know a guy who knows a guy. Clean as your money, asshole.
Will you two shut it? Orion, what else does your magic internet box say?
I don't know. Joe, can I find out anything else on my phone?
Your phone's signal bars show no service, but your offline apps are still updating with their last cached data. As you frantically swipe through, a final automated alert from your server farm pops up. It must have been queued before the network died. The message is a cascade of system failures. Critical. Backup power depleted 5:22 a.m. Critical. Cooling systems offline. Warning. Motion detection sector A to G. 3,247 unauthorized entries. Warning. Biometric anomaly. Ambient temperature signatures below human baseline. Final log. Initiating emergency shutdown protocol .. The message cuts off mid-word.
Nothing. Everything's dark. The entire internet infrastructure is... Wait. I'm getting one last automated message from my server farm. The backup generators failed at 5:22 a.m., but the motion sensors... The motion sensors recorded over 3,000 individual breaches before going dark.
3,000? In your server farm? Who the shit breaks into server farm?
It's at this point a distant explosion rocks the city somewhere near the airport. You can see the fireball rise into the desert sky. Then another, closer. The windows rattle.
I have Glock 19, 2 spare magazines, 45 rounds total. Also 3 passports and 500,000 cash.
Of course you brought a fucking gun to poker night.
I bring gun to church, is why I'm still alive.
It's at this point you hear it. A desperate hammering on the suite's reinforced door. Bang, 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 bang. Someone's fist pounding with the frantic energy of pure terror. The sound echoes through the presidential suite like gunshots.
Help! Please, open the door! They're eating people! Please!
Who is it?
My name's Jessica. I'm from the casino floor. Mr. Crown! Please! I know you're in there! They're coming up the stairs!
Joe, I'm pulling out my Glock and checking the magazine.
Bang, bang, bang.
I can hear you in there! They're coming up the stairs! The elevator's full of them! Please!
Huh? They can take the elevator? Who knew?
Fucking hell, that's a woman out there. We can't just...
We can and we will. You don't survive by being hero.
Jesus Christ, Conrad, we're not in fucking Siberia.
No, we are somewhere worse. In Siberia, the cold kills you clean. One moment you are walking, next moment you are ice sculpture, very honest death. Here we have American dream turned nightmare. All your movies, your video games about dead walking, you thought was entertainment, duh? But I know this feeling. I felt it before, when Soviet Union died, when money meant nothing, when neighbors ate neighbors, not with teeth, but with betrayal, when mother sold daughter for loaf of bread. You think Siberia was hell? Yet, hell is when civilization's mask slips, and underneath is same animal that has always been there, waiting. At least in Gulag, you knew who was enemy. That woman outside could be infected, could be bait. Could be just another soul learning what I learned at 10 years old, that when world ends, good people die first. And rest of us, we become what we must. So we leave her to die. Because in hell, Arthur, demons wear human faces. And heroes are just first course.
Through the door you hear a new sound. A low moan, then another. The woman's pounding becomes frantic.
Oh, they're here! Please! Please!
Fuck it. Joe, I'm moving toward the door.
Arthur, you touch that door, I shoot you myself.
Whoa, the fuck, Crown? You're gonna shoot him?
To save rest of us? Yeah, in heartbeat. Joe, I'm racking the slide on my Glock, chambering around, and flipping the safety off.
The woman's screams tear through the reinforced door, raw animal shrieks that humans only make when they're being unmade. You hear fabric ripping like sailcloth in a storm, then sounds that have no business in a casino hallway. Wet meat tearing, tendons snapping like guitar strings, the splash of viscera hitting marble. Her voice breaks into gurgling sobs, then a horrible whistling wheeze as something finds her windpipe. The screaming stops mid-breath, cut off like someone yanked a power cord. But the moaning doesn't stop. If anything, it multiplies. Now there's a different sound at your door. Not the desperate hammering of human fists, but a mindless pawing. Fingernails scraping against wood, bodies pressing against the barrier with no thought or strategy. Just hunger. The door handle rattles, tests, again and again and again.
You fucking bastard, Conrad!
I do this for your own good, duh? You think I enjoy? Tidurak. You think I like sound of woman dying? But if we open door, we all die. Is simple mathematics. 1 life or 4 lives. In Russia, we learn this young.
That's someone's daughter out there, you cold-blooded fuck.
Day, and my daughter is in Moscow. If I die here being hero for stranger, who protects her when this sickness reaches Russia? You want to die for woman who is already dead? Pожалуйста, be my guest, but use your own gun.
The pawing at the door intensifies. You can hear multiple bodies now pressing against the wood. The door handle rattles continuously, testing with the patience of things that no longer understand time or fatigue.
The CDC protocols. They said fluid contact. If she was bleeding and we opened that door.
Don't you fucking dare take his side on this!
Is not about sides, is about survival. You hear that sound? She is not screaming anymore. Know why? Because she is one of them now, or she is meat. Either way, opening door helps nobody.
Right. Fuck. You're fucking right. Right, we need weapons. Kitchen. This place has to have a kitchen.
So, the presidential suite is pure luxury, not practicality. There's a wet bar with crystal decanters and a mini fridge full of $300 champagne, but no kitchen. The main room has the poker table, leather couches worth more than cars, and a 90-inch TV. The master bedroom's visible through double doors. A second bedroom, 2 marble bathrooms, but no kitchen. When you're paying $30,000 a night, you order room service, not cook.
No kitchen. But think about this logically. We're 40 floors up. Those things are in the stairwells. The elevators are compromised. We're trapped in a box with one exit and limited resources. This is a recursive algorithm with no good solution. We either die here slowly or die out there quickly.
That's really fucking helpful, Rain Man.
I'm serious. Look at the variables. We have maybe 3 days of water from the bathroom taps before the pumps fail. No food except whatever's in that mini bar, 1 gun. And based on the network collapse pattern, this isn't just Vegas. It's spreading at approximately 200 miles per hour westward. By my calculations, Los Angeles fell 2 hours ago.
How you know this?
The cascade failure pattern. When infrastructure collapses, it follows population density and transportation routes. I-15 to LA, I-40 to Phoenix. Every major highway is the infection vector. We're not in a hotel. We're in a 40-story tombstone.
So what's your brilliant solution then?
I don't have one. Every model I run in my head ends the same way. This is like my autopilot failure all over again. No matter how you adjust the variables, people die. Except this time it's us.
Fuck your models. Joe, I'm going to the bedroom. Those heavy curtain rods, they're solid metal, right?
The bedroom curtain rods are indeed solid brass, about 6 feet long and an inch thick. They're mounted with heavy brackets into the wall. The curtains themselves are thick velvet, probably weighing 30 pounds each.
Smart. Joe, I'm looking at the poker table. These chairs? The legs look like they'd come off.
The poker chairs are high-end contemporary pieces with chrome-plated steel legs. Each leg is a solid tube about 2 inches in diameter, connected to the seat with heavy bolts. They'd make decent clubs if detached.
While you play carpenter, I check door. Joe, is there a peephole? Deadbolt? What am I working with?
The suite door is solid mahogany with steel core, casino security special. There's a fisheye peephole at eye level, a standard deadbolt, and a swing bar lock like you'd find in any high-end hotel. The door opens inward, hinges on your side. Through the peephole, you see only darkness and vague shapes moving in the emergency lighting.
We need more than clubs. Joe, I'm ransacking the bar area. Anything drinks there?
The wet bar is stocked with premium liquor and heavy crystal decanters. There's also a full set of bartending tools, including an ice pick, a heavy muddler, and several sharp paring knives for garnishes. Under the sink, there's a small fire extinguisher and cleaning supplies, including ammonia and bleach.
Orion, you mixing fucking cocktails or weapons?
Chemical weapons, actually. Ammonia and bleach create chloramine vapor. It won't kill those things, but it might give us cover to move. Also, high-proof alcohol and torn curtain fabric equals Molotov cocktails.
Joe, I'm yanking down one of these curtain rods. How hard is it to get off?
You grab the rod and pull. The brackets are screwed deep into the wall studs. This is going to take some serious effort. Make a grit check.
That's a 9.
You pull hard enough to make your hangover scream in protest, but the bracket only bends slightly. The screws are in there good. You'll need tools or help to get this down.
We are wasting time. Every second we debate, more of those things gather. Joe, what do I see through peephole now?
Pressing your eye to the fisheye lens, you see the hallway is painted in emergency red. At least 6 figures stand in the corridor, swaying slightly. They're facing different directions, bumping into walls with mechanical persistence. The one nearest your door still wears the remnants of Jessica's cocktail dress, now torn and soaked in dark stains. Her jaw hangs at an impossible angle.
Boże moi, 6 that I can see. Maybe more.
How's our barricade situation? Can we block this door better?
The suite has 2 heavy leather couches, the poker table, a massive entertainment center, and several marble-topped end tables. The master bedroom has a California king bed and heavy dressers. All told, maybe 2,000 pounds of furniture you could stack against the door.
Wait, we're thinking about this wrong. We don't need to fight them. We need information. My equipment might be dead, but... Joe, is there a landline phone in here?
There's a hotel phone on the nightstand and another by the bar. You pick up the receiver, silence. Not even a dial tone.
Internal systems are down too, but wait, the building's fire system. If the power's out, but emergency lighting works, that means battery backup. Which means...
English, Professor.
Which means the fire alarm system might still work. Pull stations, sprinklers, maybe even emergency evacuation protocols. We could use it to herd those things away from us.
Or bring every zombie in the building to our location.
Is good point. Noise is enemy now. Joe, I'm moving away from door very quietly. Those things outside, are they trying to get in or just there?
They seem to be in a holding pattern, occasionally pawing at the door but without real purpose. One bumps into the wall, backs up, bumps again. Another is fixated on a light fixture. They're reactive, not proactive, for now.
Right, fuck it. First things first, we arm ourselves. Vinny, get Conrad to help you with that curtain rod. His paranoid ass probably knows how to take apart furniture.
Actually, in Siberia, we learned to make weapons from anything. Bed frame is spear, toilet tank lid is shield. You work with what you have.
Jesus, Conrad, what kind of childhood did you have?
Orion, get to making some Molotovs and chemical shit.
My chemistry specialization should help, in theory. I've never made weapons before, just battery acid for car batteries.
First time for everything. Joe, I want to search this suite properly. What can we use?
Arthur, with your scavenging specialization, you quickly identify useful items others might miss. The bar area has premium liquors, including 151 proof rum and Everclear, crystal decanters, full bar tool set. Under the sink, industrial cleaners, including ammonia, bleach, drain cleaner. The suite has heavy velvet curtains, poker table with steel-legged chairs, decorative vases, massive entertainment center. Bedrooms have more furniture, metal-based lamps, bathrooms stocked with towels and amenities. Your trained eye also spots a maintenance toolkit in the utility closet.
Ah yes, my scavenging is finally useful. There's a toolkit in the closet. Screwdrivers, hammer, pliers, wrenches, duct tape, zip ties. We can dismantle these chairs properly.
Good. My logistics training says we need inventory. 6 chairs, 4 legs each. 24 potential weapons, but quality over quantity. 4 good spears better than 24 sticks.
All right, I need that curtain rod. Arthur, you found tools, right?
Yeah, there's a whole toolkit here. Screwdrivers, wrenches, the works.
Perfect. Joe, I'm using the tools to properly remove the curtain rod brackets.
With the proper tools, it's just a matter of unscrewing the brackets. Takes about 2 minutes, but the rod comes free cleanly. 6 feet of solid brass, about 1.5 inches thick. Heavy, but well balanced.
See? Tools make difference between desperate scramble and efficient work.
This'll do. My black market connections taught me. Anything's a weapon if you swing it hard enough.
All right, Molotov time. Joe, I have crafting at Tier 1 and chemistry specialization at Tier 1. That's plus 2 total bonus. For Tier 1 items like Molotovs, do I auto-succeed?
Correct. Molotov cocktails are Tier 1 desperate improvisation. With your chemistry specialization, you know the optimal fuel-to-air ratios. Auto success, just need time and materials.
I'm gathering empty champagne bottles from last night, filling them 3/4 with the Everclear and 151 rum mix, tearing curtain strips for wicks, soaking them before insertion. 6 Molotovs, about 1 minute each.
Conrad, pass me them tools and help me with these chair legs. We need to make spears, but I ain't much of an engineer.
Well, it's just wood, duct tape, and knife. My agriculture knowledge includes tool improvisation. Farmers always fixing things. Is still Tier 1, basic survival craft.
Conrad's right. Making a nail bat equivalent doesn't require engineering. It's desperate improvisation anyone can attempt. However, without the proper skills, you'll need to roll. DC 5 for such simple construction.
13, success.
Working together, you unbolt chair legs and duct tape the bar's paring knives to the ends. It takes about 5 minutes per spear without specialized knowledge, but you manage 4 functional weapons. Meanwhile, Orion has just completed 6 Molotovs.
Here, Arthur, take 2. Conrad, take 1. And Vinny, take 1. I'll keep 2.
Fucking awesome.
Joe, now I want to make chloramine gas bombs. Mix ammonia and bleach in a bottle with a breakable barrier between them. That's got to be Tier 2 chemistry, right?
Correct. That's more complex than simple Molotovs. With your chemistry at Tier 1 plus crafting at Tier 1, you have plus 2. Roll against DC 10.
That's 14. Success.
You carefully measure chemicals into champagne bottles, separating them with plastic wrap from the bar. When thrown, they'll mix and create toxic gas. Your jury rigger perk lets you work with improvised materials efficiently. 2 gas bombs take about 20 minutes total.
What about protection? These curtains are thick. Joe, can I use my sleight of hand skill to cut and wrap them precisely?
Sleight of hand is more about dexterity and misdirection. Then again, your criminal background would include improvised protection. Roll reflexes for the precise cutting work.
That's 13 reflexes. 16 total.
You cut the heavy velvet with precision, creating forearm guards for everyone. Your years of needing quick protection and shady deals pays off.
So what's that do to our AC?
The improvised arm guards give you +1 AC specifically against bite attacks to your arms. More importantly, if a zombie does bite your protected forearm, you get advantage on the saving throw against infection. Think of it as one-time insurance. If it successfully blocks a bite, the padding gets shredded and needs to be replaced.
Quick inventory check. We have 4 makeshift spears, 1 brass staff, Vini, 6 Molotov cocktails, 2 chloramine gas bombs, my Glock with 45 rounds, improvised arm padding, bar tools as backup.
And whatever supplies I can scavenge from this place, Joe, I'm doing one more thorough search of the minibar and bathroom.
Your scavenging specialization reveals 12 bottles of overpriced water, energy bars, mixed nuts, tiny liquor bottles, and in the bathroom, a first aid kit with basic supplies, prescription bottles empty, and travel-sized toiletries that could be useful.
I'm grabbing all the water and food, plus that first aid kit. We don't know when we'll find more.
As you stuff the last energy bar into your pockets, the building shudders with impact. Not your floor, somewhere below, maybe 3 or 4 stories down. The sound travels up through the steel bones of the mirage. Safety glass exploding in sheets, the shriek of bending metal, and then that sound that makes your primitive brain scream run. Dozens of voices moaning in unison, like a broken choir warming up for mass. The moans multiply, echo, overlap until it's not individual threats, but a single hungry organism crawling up through the building's guts. Your floor vibrates with footsteps. Too many footsteps. Whatever's happening down there, it's spreading vertical.
Many minutes we waste, but now we have weapons and supplies. My logistics training says this is acceptable risk-to-reward ratio.
Everyone ready? I'm a move towards the door, Joe.
You stand before the door, armed with improvised weapons. Your mixed bag of skills, criminal, agricultural, chemical, and survival, have combined to give you a fighting chance. Not everyone has combat training, but you've all contributed.
Remember, in Russia we say, fear the man with 1 gun more than army with 1,000. We have 1 gun and desperate creativity.
That's not reassuring.
Was not meant to be. Let's go.
Wait. Where exactly are we going? We can't just burst out there without a destination.
I was thinking the roof, helicopter pad, emergency external stairwell. It's 17 floors up, but I've got a feeling there'll be more down than there are up.
Another explosion rocks the building. This one close enough to rattle your teeth. Picture frames fall from the walls. Through the broken window, you can see a pillar of black smoke rising from what used to be the Flamingo.
You want us to climb 17 floors through zombies while building burns?
You got a better idea, or you just gonna bitch?
No. Me like idea, boss. I might be able to fly helicopter if one is there. Had lessons in Novosibirsk.
You can fly?
When you transport certain items across Siberia, it's good to know how pilot thinks, in case pilot becomes unreliable.
Jesus, of course you can fly. What else? You speak 7 languages and know Kung Fu.
9 languages, and the sistema, not kung fu.
Focus. The stairwell is a death trap. Contained space, multiple blind corners, nowhere to run if we get surrounded.
So we move fast and quiet. Joe, I'm listening at the door.
You press your ear against the mahogany. The hallway beyond is quiet except for the buzz of emergency lighting. No shuffling, no moaning. Whatever drew them away is keeping them busy.
Clear for now. We go up the service stairs. Less traffic than the main stairwell.
Wait. And if helicopter is not there, if is crashed, if no fuel.
Then at least we tried something instead of waiting to die like cattle. Also, there's the emergency escape external stairway, like I said.
So, guys, as you debate, footsteps echo from the hallway. Not the shuffling gait of the infected. These are purposeful, running, human.
Is anyone alive in there? Please. They're coming.
What the fuck? Joe, I'm looking through the peephole.
Through the fisheye lens, you see a shirtless man pressed against your door. It's unmistakably Theo Vaughn. The comedian's distinctive mullet is disheveled, his chest glistening with sweat. He's wearing only pajama pants with pizza slices on them. His pupils are absolutely massive. Behind him, shapes emerge from the stairwell.
I know y'all are in there. I can smell expensive cologne and bad decisions. These meth heads are acting real different today.
Is that fucking comedian?
Oh my God.
He's clearly on drugs. Look at him.
We were on drugs less than an hour ago. Plus, That's Theo Vaughn. We can't leave him out there.
He might be infected.
Joe, through the door I'm gonna say, Theo, what's today's date?
Bruh, time is a construct. But if you must know, it's July something, and I'm pretty sure these aren't regular bath salt zombies.
The infected are closing in, at least a dozen stumbling toward him with that awful hunger. Theo keeps looking back, giggling inappropriately.
Oh, man! Not gonna lie, this is like that time in Louisiana when my uncle's meth lab exploded, except with more biting.
Joe, I'm going for the deadbolt.
Высокий невероятный. Touch that lock and I shoot you.
Try it, you Russian fuck. Joe, I'm throwing the deadbolt and yanking the door open.
The door swings inward. Theo tumbles in, somehow doing a partial cartwheel. He springs up, helps you slam the door just as the first infected reaches it.
Yeehaw! That was like running from my stepdad, except these folks don't yell about the thermostat. Gang, gang.
Mudak, you brought them here.
Bro, I didn't bring nothing. I was in my suite doing some
Meditation with mushrooms, and suddenly everyone's eating each other. Not in the fun Vegas way. Hey!
Jesus Christ, he's high as fuck. Vinny, help me barricade.
Theo leans against the wall, his mullet stuck to his head with sweat. He's definitely on something. His eyes keep focusing and unfocusing, and he occasionally giggles at nothing.
Joe, I'm helping Arthur with the couch while keeping an eye on Theo.
Y'all got any water? My mouth feels like I've been chewing on my grandmother's wig.
As Theo talks, you notice he keeps shifting his weight from foot to foot, occasionally wincing. His left hand drifts to his hip area every few seconds before he catches himself and moves it away. Despite the manic energy, there's sweat beading on his forehead, more than just drug sweats. His pupils, while dilated, keep contracting and expanding irregularly. There's also a dark fluid on his chest.
Theo, are you hurt? Is that blood on your chest?
Shit, when did that happen? Wait. Nah, that's just Jell-O shots from last night. Or this morning.
He's completely out of his mind.
I prefer alternatively conscious. Thank you very much, scary Russian man.
Theo, did anyone bite you?
Bite me? Brother, I've been practicing social distancing since before it was cool. These tweakers tried to get handsy, but I hit them with that Louisiana lightning. Kapow!
Suddenly, Theo doubles over, coughing violently.
Oh shit, he's infected.
Nah, man. Nah. I just accidentally swallowed my gum when I was running. That'll teach me to chew and flee. Hey, why the fuck's that Russian pointing a gun at me?
Because you might be infected, you drugged out fool.
Infected, brother? The only thing I'm infected with is life. And possibly whatever was in those gummies I found in the mini bar. They did not taste like normal gummies.
He seems weirdly fine for someone who's high during the apocalypse.
Oh, is that what this is? I thought it was just Tuesday in Vegas. You know, one time in Covington, my neighbor tried to eat someone's face, but that was just the bath crystals we got from Dirty Dan down the road. These folks seem more purposeful.
Fuck it. He's conscious and talking. That's more than the infected can do.
Gang. So what's the plan, boys? We gonna fort up here like my uncle did when the IRS came calling? Because I gotta tell you, I do not have supplies. Unless you count these pizza pants. They ain't edible, though, I'm afraid. I checked.
Strip now.
Whoa there, Vladimir Tchaikovsky. Buy me dinner first. I mean, I'm flattered, but...
Shirt off. Now we check for bites.
Bro, I told you nobody bit me. These hands are rated E for everyone, except zombies.
Theo, mate, just do it. We need to be sure.
Fine. But I charge for shows usually.
Theo starts spinning around, arms out like he's doing a sobriety test. He's definitely still high. His balance is questionable at best.
Turn around. Let us see your back.
Yeah? You won't see my pussy and my crack too? Yeah, it's like that time at the TSA, except with more dread and less cavity searches.
As Theo spins and jokes, you catch a glimpse of something concerning. His left hand keeps unconsciously pressing against his hip, and when he turns, there's a subtle hitch in his movement. The pizza print pajama pants have a small, dark stain near the waistband on the left side. Could be sweat, could be something else. His manic laughter cuts off for just a second as he grimaces, then immediately covers it with another giggle. The sweat on his chest isn't just from running.
Something's not right. Joe, I want to make a medicine check to assess if he's injured or infected.
You don't have medicine specialization, but you can use your intellect modifier. Roll D20 plus 3.
That's 17 total.
Your high intelligence picks up the clinical signs immediately. The localized favoring of his left hip, the specific pattern of sweating despite the air conditioning, the way his pupils are dilating irregularly, not consistent with just being high. Most telling is how he's unconsciously protecting that left side while trying to appear normal. The dark stain on his pajamas is positioned exactly where someone might get bitten if they were running away and something grabbed them from behind. Classic bite wound behavior. Victims often don't realize they've been bitten in the adrenaline rush.
Wait, Theo, why are you holding your left side weird?
What? I'm not holding anything weird. This is my natural stance, like a majestic flamingo with commitment issues.
You're favoring left hip. Why?
So I must have pulled something when I was doing my escape parkour.
Did you know you can wall run if you believe hard enough? The wall disagrees, but...
Theo, drop the pizza pants.
Excuse me? Sir, I am a Christian.
Sometimes. On Sundays. When my mom calls.
Pants down now. Joe, I flourished the gun in his face.
Fine, you psychotic Russian fuck.
Jeez.
Theo reluctantly starts lowering his pajama pants, still giggling nervously. As they drop, you all see it. A perfect semicircle of teeth marks on his left ass cheek, already turning an ugly purple-black around the edges.
Oh, fuck.
Huh? When did that happen? That's not a hickey, is it? Because I specifically told that showgirl not to bite my booty.
No, but you're infected. That's a bite mark.
No. That's probably just a birthmark. Yeah, shaped like teeth. My grandma had one too.
All right. Step back. Everyone step back.
Whoa. Let's not get hasty with the Russian roulette. I feel fine, better than fine. I feel like I could wrestle an alligator. A small one.
Theo, you're sweating bullets and that bite is already necrotic.
You know what? You're right. This is bad. Real bad. Say, Russian guy. Conrad, is it? That's a nice gun. Glock 19, right? My uncle had one just like it. Kapow!
And just like that, in one surprisingly swift motion for someone supposedly high, Theo lunges forward and grabs your gun hand, Conrad, trying to wrestle the weapon away.
Sorry, boys, but Theo Von ain't going out like this. Gang, gang forever. Gang, gang forever. Gang, gang forever.
Высокий невероятный, сука. Get off.
You both struggle for the gun, Theo showing surprising strength for someone infected. His eyes are wild now, the silly persona dropped completely. Conrad, I'm gonna need you to...
Joe, I'm grabbing my phone and whipping it at Theo's head.
What?
You heard me. I'm grabbing my phone and whipping it at Theo's head.
Aight, roll to hit. Use your reflexes.
That's a 16.
Your phone, a top-of-the-line model that cost more than some cars, spins through the air and cracks Theo directly in the forehead with a solid thunk. He staggers back, losing his grip on the gun.
Bro, that was not gang gang. That was the opposite of gang gang. That's like when your stepdad finds your weed stash energy. You know what? Fuck y'all. I came here for help and you're throwing phones? In this economy, I should have stayed with the zombies. At least they're honest about wanting to eat my ass. This is some straight up Louisiana courthouse betrayal shit. My therapist is gonna hear about this. If I live, which I won't because y'all are mean. It's fucking madness.
Madness! Joe, I'm running up and Spartan kicking this infected comedian right in the chest.
For fuck's sake, roll it.
That's an 18.
Your foot connects squarely with Theo's chest. The impact is perfect. A lifetime of kitchen rage channeled into one decisive strike.
This is Sparta!
Theo's eyes go wide with surprise as he lifts off the ground, pizza pants tangling around his ankles. Time seems to slow as he pinwheels backward toward the shattered window, his mullet flowing behind him like a discount superhero's cape.
This is just like that time in Baton Rouge.
His lower back hits the window frame. For a split second, he teeters there, silhouetted against the burning Vegas skyline, arms windmilling desperately for balance. His infected bite is visible in profile, black veins already spreading across his skin like broken promises. Then gravity wins. He tips backward through the opening, his expression shifting from surprise to acceptance to one final grin. The last thing you see is his mullet catching the morning light as he falls, pajama pants fluttering like a pizza-themed flag of surrender. His scream Dopplers away, gang, gang! Then nothing. Just the whistle of desert wind through broken glass and the distant sound of impact 40 floors below, wet and final like a punchline nobody wanted to hear.
Did we just murder Theo Von?
He was infected. That bite was going to kill his ass anyway.
Plus, he tried to steal my gun. In Russia, that's automatic death sentence.
Damn. My phone had all his comedy specials downloaded.
Are you seriously upset about your phone right now?
It's how I cope with trauma. Theo Von podcasted. Also, that phone cost $3,000.
Gang in peace, you crazy bastard.
And that's where we're gonna wrap up episode 1, testing out the new ZombieCraft 5e module. Bit different from our usual stuff. If you want to try it yourself, I'll work on getting it ready for patrons soon. Let me know what you think. Should we continue the escape next episode? Drop a comment below. Until next time, gang, peace.